Boom, what up? Yeah. How is everybody doing tonight? Good, good, good. Good to see everybody in here. Well, happy Memorial Day. And hey, if you guys got to hang out with the family, it's all good. If you got to cut it short, I get it. I didn't want to cancel on you guys tonight because next week I'm going to be in Oklahoma doing the FCA Motocross Camp. So I can't do it next week. It's Monday night. We do chapel on every night of the week at that camp, and I'm actually going to be sharing my testimony and speaking Monday night. So I'm going to be gone next week. So I was like, man, if I skip this week because it's a holiday, then I'm going to have to skip next week. I ain't going to see you guys for 2 weeks. So I'm like, hey, it's a holiday, but let's hang out. Let's celebrate the red, white, and blue. So shout out to our troops. Let's get it up here. Boom, boy. Hey, we got love for our troops. Everybody that's fought for this country, giving their life for this country. Because of you, we get to do what we do, and so we're appreciated much. So I hope everybody's been enjoying their day. I've been talking to a lot of the boys back in Cali, and they're all like, "Yo, we're chilling by the pool, barbecuing." I'm like, dude, it's been raining all day here in the Midwest. So at least where I'm at. I know it's like hit or miss. Some areas weren't getting rain, but I woke up this morning, it was dumping, and it's been rained all morning, then it's been on and off all day. So we didn't have that much of barbecue type hangout by the pool style Memorial Day here. Pretty much. Mel went out and kicked it out back for like 10 minutes in between rain showers and came back in. She didn't last very long. But hey, it is what it is. We're still doing good, and let's see who's up in the chat. We got Kobe, we got Adam, we got Brian. What up? What up? We got Monroe, Anthony P, Tommy Shea. Let's see, Adam. We got Chris, Howard. What up? We got Warner. Warner's in the spot. Warner, where's Big Feist at? Late to the show here. Well, hey, like I said, thanks for hanging out because I know it's a holiday and I know people are kicking it. We got Eric D dropping in here. Jersey's dirt was perfect. Went riding to work. No, I actually think a couple people went south of where I'm at, like 45 minutes. There was a track open, and it looked like it turned out to be a pretty good day. So, and I heard, let's see, Brian must be waking up from a nap. Big face. Oh, he probably is sleeping. Brian, did you ride today? I know. I don't know. I saw you. Commenting on that track. Who was open today? Adrenaline was open today, and I know I seen some posts, and the dirt looked actually pretty good. But I didn't make it out there, man. We had a crazy week, and been crazy busy with other stuff outside of the moto world, and didn't Anthony P said Big Feist flaked. I don't know, dude. Where's he at? He's probably sleeping. He probably fell asleep, dude. Or maybe, hey, was it nice today in Jersey, Warner? Because maybe Big Feist is out barbecuing. He forgot about it. I bet he's at his cousin's house, Gary. If he's anywhere, he's over there probably eating some deer meat because that's all Gary eats. But anyway, all good. We are kicking it and looking forward. We got a big week coming up. We're going to be at FCA Motocross Camp. I was planning on leaving Sunday, but now I've seen the coaches don't have to be there until Monday afternoon. So I'm going to leave early next Monday, taking off, going to be down in Oklahoma. And actually, the camp goes from Monday through Friday, but I have to leave on Wednesday because I have Mel's family reunion in Colorado Springs. So looking forward for going down to Oklahoma, riding some Oklahoma dirt, doing some coaching down there. And like I said, Monday night I'll get to share my testimony. Going to be teaching out of the book of John, chapter 8. And then go hang out with some family in Colorado. So good week ahead of us. Hopefully I can get maybe a day riding in this week. Maybe I know I got a couple guys lined up for some one-on-ones, but we had to cancel stuff last week with all the rain. All the tracks just been jacked. So hopefully we get some good. This rain lightens up. I think we're getting close to getting a break. I think there's like one more day on the schedule. And then it looks like the next 2 weeks might be nice. So, and obviously I'll be gone. I won't even be here after it finally gets good. And then the dirt will be mint. I'll be out of state. But all good. So just a couple quick announcements, and then we're going to dive right in. I've been talking about it last couple weeks. June 26th is going to be next class here in the Midwest. So if you guys are interested and you're in the area, go to ronniefeistmx.com. Got all the information on the site. And hey, sorry for the lag. I know I was trying to get the bar drag swag up on the site. We finally got it up. I sat down and put it up right before. Like I said, this past week's been crazy. I felt like I wasn't even on social media this past week. I was so busy. But it's up. I just put it on the site, seriously, like 20 minutes ago max. So that is up in the house. So if you guys are feeling it, you can get that at ronniefeistmx.com as well. And then other than that, I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Other than that, what you guys think? First national of the year. Woo! Hey, let's get the results up here because I think a lot of us were close. First moto, second moto, overall. So this is 450. Let's just take a look at this together. And look at this here. We got Fernandez, Sexton, Barsha. Because I think we caught it. I mean, other than, let me get this out of my way. Other than I wasn't planning on, oh man, what the heck? Didn't mean to do that. I was surprised with Fernandez, to be honest with you. I wasn't planning on him being up there, but other than him, I think a lot of us from the chat last week, I know both of us, I had both Cinderello and Sexton and Roxton were my top three, and check it out. Sexton with a second, Roxton with a first, and then obviously Cinderello was there and he went down the first moto. But I think he got a 7th, and what did he finish here? In a 12th, so not so good in the second moto. And, I mean, he was winning the first, so just one of those mistakes. But if you guys I don't know if everybody saw the race, but you watched out. It was kind of like just one of those crashes. Like, shouldn't have happened, but it did. But, let's look at overalls for a second. Like this Fernandez was surprising me. Super stoked to see Roxon with getting a second. But hey, what about Plessinger? Just solid. 4th in the first moto and a 2nd in the second moto, giving him a 3rd overall. I think this is his best season ever, Supercross, and already starting off the outdoors with a podium at the first race overall. So definitely he looks like he's going to be on fire. But Sexton was up there, top 5. I mean, he was there first moto, and then second moto. Where was he? Second moto, Sexton. Where's he at? 10th, so not as good in the second, but this just goes to show you like how stacked this class is. You go second one moto, 10th the next, and even Roxon 6th first moto to a 1. But then Anderson, 10th first moto, and then back with a 4th in the second moto. But I feel like a lot of these guys we were calling it. I don't feel like a lot of guys picked Fernandez, so I think he's a surprise for all of us. But I think everybody else, we were right there. We had our picks. So I think we kind of knew who was going to be there, and it's looking good. So let's take a look at the 250 class. First moto, second moto, and overall. And same thing, except for, did we forget about Martin? I don't even remember anybody saying his name last week. I totally spaced it. I don't know how we forgot about him. Dude, the dude's an outdoor beast. Come on. For sure, he's going to be up there almost every weekend. I look at the consistency, 1-2. I mean, even Lawrence with the 2-1. And then even his brother. His brother was solid all weekend. Hunter with a 5-6 or 6-5. And what did he get overall? He didn't make the top 5 overall. But still, that's pretty solid. RJ had a good first moto, and I think he dropped back in the second moto. Where did he finish in the second moto? I can't even. Let me get this thing's in my way, dude. Can't see my results here. Number 9, Faulkner, kind of mid pack, or not mid pack, but towards the back of top 10. But I feel like his first race back. It's been a while. Let's see if he can shake off some cobwebs and see what happens. But I mean, pretty solid overall. Here we got Lawrence, Martin, Cooper, Mossaman, and then Hampshire. So, what do you guys think? I think it's going to turn out to be a pretty solid year. I'm looking forward. I don't know who was some of the other pick. I think we were talking about see McAdoo here with a 15. See, I didn't pull them all back, but we were wondering on who was our boy from I can't even think of his name right now. I know you guys know. Help me out. he came on hot at the Supercross series. He won the last chances. Remember? Why can't I remember his name right now? Was not Marchbanks. Thrasher. So, man, I don't even see him. He didn't get top 10 in either, or top 15 in either moto. Did he even race? Can't remember now. I should have looked. I pulled up all the results. But anyway, I know I was wondering how he was going to do, and now I'm not seeing him anywhere on these lists. So we've got to keep an eye on him, see if he comes on strong later in the series. But I think the Lawrence brothers, both of them, obviously Martin, I think all these, I mean, dude, this class is stacked. So pretty cool first round. And you guys, I thought it was pretty cool just hearing them say the DBK Fox Nationals. I thought it was pretty cool. So another shout out for the DBK crew and Twitch. And I know they were super pumped on locking that in. And me and Mel were talking about, maybe we'll go out for the last round. Well, not the last round, but the second round of Fox Raceway. It's in September. So we might plan on a California trip, go out together. A lot of times when I go out to Cali, I go out by myself. But maybe roll out, take Mel with me, do some coaching while we're out there and hang out and check out the National. It'll be a good little trip. So let's dive in. Yeah, and if you got any comments on the races, throw them up in here, and I'm try to scroll through and see what you guys are feeling. But once again, thanks for hanging out tonight on Memorial Day, celebrating our amazing country and troops and those who have given it all. And hey, if you're new here, my name is Ronnie Faisst, and we do this every Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. And we got our little Moto family on here, and just try to hang out, talk moto. So if you got a question, throw it up in the chat, put the question mark so I can find your question amongst the comments. But we're going to dive in and get started. And like I said, I always scroll to the top, try not to miss anybody. If I skip your question, throw it back up because I want to try to get through everybody's stuff and see what's going down. Big Feist get in here yet? Where's he at? Or is he still sleeping? All right, let's start with Kobe. He says, have you ever kept any of your CR250s? I didn't, and I regret it big time. Or ever want to do a build on one last year, 2007 CR? I think that would be cool. I definitely, it's funny you mentioned this because I know one of my bikes is, I know I've talked about this before in here. One of my bikes is in Escondido Cycle Center in Escondido, California. It's my 2000. I think it's my first X Games metal bike that I rode at Winter X Games in 2006. I got one of my bikes in there, and I got one of Deegan's bikes in there. And I ain't got no room in my garage right now, so I'm not sweating it. But if we ever move and get on a piece of property and get a shop, I might reach out and see if they will sell it to me. I doubt they'll give it to me. And if not, I know one other dude who bought one of my bikes in Canada. I would love to buy one of my bikes back. And if I can't, I would consider just maybe doing getting a 2007 replica bike and just making it look like one of mine's doing like black frames. Just build one out and make it and just kind of hold on to it. Because, hey, it'd be cool. It'd be really cool to have one of my own bikes. But at the end of the day, it'd be cool to just have a 2007 CR 250 because that is, as far as I know, the last year that they ever made a two-stroke. So cool collector bike. All right, last part is it. It says, I know Deegan kept some of his. Yeah, most of the guys did. Deegan kept quite a few of his. I know he has all his West Coast bikes. If you guys remember, he had the West Coast chopper bikes. He has all of those. And I believe he actually has one of Lusk bikes too. So he's got a couple. He's got all of his West Coast bikes. He got Lusk bike. And I know he's been keeping some of Danger Boy's Loretta Lynn bikes and stuff. Twitch has a couple bikes too. Potter has all his bikes. I don't know if you ever seen Potter's garage. Potter's never sold nothing. I'm like the exact opposite. I sell everything. If I don't use it, it's gone. It's gone. Potter's like, I'm gonna hold on to everything. Dude, I forget how many bikes he's got in his garage, but I'm sure you guys seen a pic somewhere along the line on, he's probably got 10 or more. Two-stroke Hondas from like every single year he's ever rode, all his metal bikes. But I think that's cool, so I can't knock him. I wish I would have kept on to some of mine. Kept on to some of mine. All right. So laughing at some of the comments here. Hold up. All right. Yeah, I'm agreeing with some of you guys here with these comments. All right, so let's see. It says, if you could go back in time, what day would you want to relive moto related? So if I could go back in time, that's a good question, dude. So it's Brian, our homie. He said, all right, so if I could, honestly, first thing that comes to mind, the day I would land at my 360 at 2000 X Games at the Home Depot Center, I felt like I won the event, and it was during day qualifiers. It wasn't even during the finals. It wasn't even anyone at the stadium, just whoever got in early to watch day qualifiers. Stadium wasn't even packed. But this was 3 years leading up to this. 2006, I tried it, and I think I separated my shoulder and sprained my wrist. Or then maybe I fractured my wrist, and I can't remember. And then in 2007, I tried it twice, and I got a concussion on the first one, and I tried it again. And surprisingly, they let me ride after I bumped my head. They did. They cleared me. And but I definitely rung my bell on the first one. And then I broke my foot on the second one. So 3 attempts, 3 crashes. They were all off the 45-foot popper. And then in 2008, I switched to the 75-foot ramp. So way bigger gap, way bigger risk. And stuck it in my run. And it's on YouTube. If you put in Ronnie Faisst 360, you'll find it. Metal Militia had an old video of it, so I know it's on there. But I remember landing that. I was so nervous every year leading up to that trick. I was always really nervous about it because the 360 is one of those tricks nobody really mastered. Like even to this day, count how many dudes in freestyle do 360s. Very few. And when not many people do a trick, you realize how hard it is to, I would say, master or to dial in to get consistent. Because if it's easy, everybody does it. It's like once one person flipped, 10 dudes flipped, 50, and it's like everyone flipped because it was easy. You can do it all the time. 360 came out. It's like Deegan and Pastrana. Then you had like Nate Adams, Bilko. Then a couple European guys got it. But dude, other than that, like no one to this day. There's still I probably if you could count all the guys who do 360s consistently, I bet there's less than 10. And that says a lot because there's a lot of dudes in freestyle all around the world, Americans, Europeans, Japanese guys. But anyway, I got so nervous thinking about it all the time. It was like when I finally did it, it was this sense of relief and a sense of accomplishment. So I just, like, if you watch the video, I was like, I swear, I felt like I won the whole event. Didn't even get, like, the crazy thing is, if you want to know the truth of the story, they didn't even count it. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? If you watch the video, they said the red flag was out before I turned the corner. And the rule is you have to be exiting the corner for it to count. And they said I wasn't. They said I was entering the turn. So I was, at the time, I was so happy that I landed. And it ended up, getting hurt, that I was like, whatever, dude, I landed it. I don't care. It wasn't even about X Games. It was about me. I landed my trick. It took me 3 years to get this trick. But then as it set in that I didn't get to ride the main event that night and do it in front of the crowd, I was pissed. I'm like, I can't believe they didn't count it. Like, then it got me mad. But anyway, that was a good day. Good and bad day. Good day that I got it off my back, but bad day that I didn't get to ride the main event because they said it didn't count. So, go figure. It is what it is. Hey, personal goal. I got it. Anthony P. here. He said, hey, Neil or Ronnie, you guys ever hear any first-hand Jersey Devil stories? Yes. That's funny. So Jersey Devil is kind of like, what would you call it? Like folktale or something? Dude, my grandma used to tell me stories about the Jersey Devil all the time. So I grew up hearing all these stories. And there used to be this restaurant. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Oyster Creek. I'm talking to the guys from Jersey, but it's out in, it's Oyster Creek, right? Warner would know. But anyway, there's a house that used to sit back on the road out in the woods, a really shady looking house, kind of abandoned. They used to, when we used to go to the restaurant, big fights, me and my grandma, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's where the Jersey Devil was born. And that's where he's da-da-da-da-da. And we were kids, so we were always scared of it. So when you're in the woods, when you're a kid, you used to think, man, I hope the Jersey Devil ain't you just run, you hear some noise. But anyway, so yeah, I grew up fearing the Jersey Devil. So who knows if he's out there? Could be. Hey, we got Adam. Our boy Adam is up in the spot. Little super chat. He said, doing my weekly dono, Dirt Bike Kids. There you go. God bless America. Jim B. There you go. Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for the super chat. Good to have you here week after week. And yeah, hope you're enjoying that Jim Bean. I hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day, man. Chilling. He's out in Fontana. So you're enjoying the sunshine. See? I'm jealous. He's out there chilling. We got Jesse from Wisconsin, man. Cool. Barbecue day. See, a lot of people enjoying the barbecue. Yeah, big one. So Warner saying it was nice in Jersey too. So maybe that's where Big Feist is. They'd probably be hanging out. He said not sure if I got Jersey Devil stories for sure. So Jesse here, he says, have you ever thought about doing Moto Camp here in Wisconsin in the future? Can I ask one of my buddies if you could use his track? Moto track is called Fantasy Moto on Facebook. Hey, I've thought a lot about traveling and doing motocross school, so I'm open to it. It's just a matter of like when's it working our schedule, how many days it's going to take me to get there, stay, all that, how many people get signed up, all that. But the reason why I talk about doing it is because I dream of getting an RV and just driving around America and doing motocross schools at all the best motocross tracks. So me and Mel talk about that quite a bit. Let's just get the fifth wheel and bone out. Be up out on the, because I keep seeing all these sick tracks on Instagram all the time, and I'm like, dude, I need to DM this dude and be like, yo, if I come out there, can we put a class together? So it would be cool. So Warner's saying he was going for Fernandez. So all right, Warner was on it, dude. He knew. All right, so I'm laughing at the comments here. All right, here we go. We got Jess here. That's our homie. He says 94 YZ 125 or 1996 CR 125. It seriously sucks. I'm pissed. Is it live? It's not live, is it?
What did you put? Did you push something? Because there normally is like a finish button. Wait, what did the guy say at the very bottom? You were doing good for a while.
Huh?
No more videos.
Huh?
Well.
What the hell? What?
Tommy Shay, much better ending pose. Well done.
Why is it drugged up? Leave a comment. Say, dude, we don't know what's going wrong. Say, I don't know. Maybe it's a storm jacking up everything. But it sucks. What the freaking piece of crap? Is this one live again?
Another live stream? Wait, are you in another? Did you push something?
No, I didn't. I didn't push anything. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Piece of crap, dude. Yes, it's live again.
Oh,
well, hey,
no.
I don't know what's going on, dude.
I've never seen it do that.
This thing's tripping. Maybe there's crazy storms all day, so maybe it's a storm. So, hey, what up, Howard?
There's still three. There's like 3 people watching your first one, 14 watching your other one. Is this a different one?
Oh, my God. I don't know. Well, hey, I don't know what happened. I don't know even who's.
I don't even know how to like end it.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened or what's going on here. No, the finish thing's right there.
No, there's no finish thing.
Huh?
There's no finish thing.
He said it's called Apple products. Apple.
No, for real.
No, for real.
For real.
Piece of crap, dude.
No, if you want to do live streaming, you have to do the PCs.
I must be because but I don't know. It's just weird that we'll do so many, never have an issue, and then all of a sudden they just goes bad and goes really bad. Tonight's been horrible. We've locked up like 3 times. It's jumping all around. So, who's in here? Just me and you, Howard?
I don't see another one. So Howard might be the only one.
All right, I think you're the only one in here. Hey, we got 10 minutes left. I'm probably just gonna wrap it up.
You should wrap it up.
And hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for trying to roll with the punches. Yeah, he said I need to get rid of Apple Mac.
It's, like,
it's true. It's
just
it's
Howard. Howard's the only
yeah.
one
It's just me and you, brother.
I love you, Howard.
Yeah, so we need to figure something out. This is a joke, dude. Well, what a piece of crap. All right, man. Howard, I don't even know how to end it. There's like not even an end button. All right, Howard. Hey, we'll catch you next week, brother. Get rid of this Apple crap.